Take Vincent and Tony and head to the docks. Talk to the regulars and the dock master. Bribe him if you have to, but get the names and details of all recent passengers. He's likely left town completely, but he can't have gotten far. I was wondering when you were gonna wake up. That'll be all, gentlemen. You've got work to do. And so do I. Rise and shine, puppy. How are you feeling? Sore? I expected as much. I've been where you are, after all. Tied to an uncomfortable wooden chair, arms behind your back with an ominous lamp shining down on you. At least I didn't gag or blindfold you. Not yet, at least. And no wonder you're sore. You did take a bullet last night, so your leg is going to be stiff while that heals. Oh, don't worry. We got you all patched up while you were unconscious. Let me roll up your pants leg so you can see for yourself. The bullet got lodged in your calf muscle, but luckily it just scraped the bone. My doctor got the bullet out, stitched the wound, and bandaged you. As long as you don't try to run a marathon anytime soon, or put too much weight on it, it should heal fine. But I can still easily rip those stitches open and cause a whole lot of pain. So keep that in mind, puppy. Why did you try to run from me? If you hadn't tried to flee, I wouldn't have been forced to shoot you. Only those with a guilty conscience would run. Or those who are scared. Are you scared of me? No, you said that a little too quickly, puppy. It's fine if you're scared of me. At least half the city is petrified of getting on my bad side. But I'd advise you don't lie to me. You don't want to see what happens to liars and cheats. And I've been feeling extra creative as of late. I get imaginative when I'm pissed off. I'll let your little card trick slide. Just this once. But I advise against pushing your luck a second time. Besides, you're not the only one who cheated their hand last night. My final hand, the straight flush, needed an extra push. And luckily, I always make sure to keep an ace up the sleeve for when I really need to win. You're in no position to complain. It seems neither of us play cards honestly. At least I'm not the one tied to a chair. But you are adorable when you bark, puppy. So please, keep amusing me and it might deter me from ruining that pretty face of yours. Am I going to torture you? That depends. Do you have any information worth bleeding out of you? Well, that shut you up. But if you want to avoid getting hurt, I'd advise you answer my questions. Tonight, I just have the one. I want you to tell me if you know where your brother Richard is hiding. My men have checked not just his apartment, but the entire building. They've been to his favorite clubs and bars, even your childhood homes and old school, but he's nowhere to be seen. You knew who I was, which means Richard must talk about his work to you. He confided in you, and he may have told you his plans. Bark for me, puppy. Tell me where your brother is hiding. You don't know? I suppose that'll do for now. My men are still searching the city after all, and I have a little patience left. But know that if your brother doesn't show up soon, I'm gonna have to get more answers out of you. And I highly doubt you'll like my methods. Maybe a rival gang killed him. Seen a couple of gangster movies, have you? It's not a terrible suggestion. But if Richard was killed by a rival, then it would be to send a message, and all its gruesome detail, like sending me a body part, or putting his remains on public display and it shows up on the news. But there's no body, not yet at least. Besides, the last thing these pathetic little gangs want to do is piss off the Red Razor. So until we find your brother, his body washes up on the river, or he comes forward himself, you'll be staying here, puppy. Other than getting cheeky with the cards, you haven't done anything wrong, so we'll take care of you. But you need to behave yourself. Good puppies get treats. Bad dogs get put down. You understand? Good. Normally, we take a photo of you with a razor to your throat and send it to the person we want to intimidate. But as your brother's phone number isn't connected anymore, we can't use that method. So my boys are going to get the word out that you're keeping me company. And if he doesn't want me to hurt you, he'll come home with my suitcase and his tail between his legs. It's all on him. You just gotta be good for me and do what I say, and this will all become a memory of the worst vacation ever. Might even get a free t-shirt to remember me by. What was that? Try not to mutter in my presence. It's annoying. What did you just say? Is all this mess just about money? No, it's not. And let me tell you why. I have more money than I know what to do with. I pay my men well. All my operations are secure. I keep important people in my pocket by lining theirs. And my mansion is better fortified than fucking Alcatraz. What your brother stole is practically pocket change to me. But that's not what pissed me off. See, I take care of those who work for me. And what I expect in return is their unflinching, undying loyalty. To get their hands dirty when needed. To take a bullet or two when things get ugly. Your brother has done a lot of nasty things for me. He was loyal to me. He was one of my best. And he not only steals from me, but he turns his back on me. Richard disrespected me. There is one thing that I cannot accept, and that is disrespect. I've had to fight for fucking decades to get where I am. I've hurt a lot of people, made a lot of enemies, even killed family members without flinching. And I'm not about to let one greedy shit slither away after picking my pocket. So until your brother faces the consequences and licks the dirt from my boot before I put a bullet in his head, you're stuck here, puppy. Oh, you want some water too? You must be parched. Sure thing. Eyes up, puppy. Show me a little respect. Good. Now open up. There we go. I could get used to you looking up at me like this. Oh, poor thing. Did I catch you off guard? There's water dripping from your chin. I'll just use your shirt to dry your face. Had enough? Or do you want some more water? You're hungry? Don't you worry. Dinner will be arriving in the next hour. One of my men will bring it to you and untie you so you can eat, use the restroom, and then you'll be back in the chair again. Understood? That's what I'd like to hear. I'll be back later. You need anything, shout. I have guards posted outside to keep an eye on you. I'll see you later, puppy. If you enjoyed this ASMR tale and want to become one of the incredibly kind souls featured here, then please consider supporting me on Patreon. To access my Discord server, attend my monthly live narrations, and enjoy other perks, click on the Patreon link below. Don't forget to check out my merch store on Fourth Wall to pick up some stickers or pins featuring your favorite characters, or a stylish shirt to show your support for the Seraph of Stories. You can also catch me live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening, so be sure to drop by sometime. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay wicked and wonderful.